Fantastic Four fans, Marvel Cinematic Universe fans, are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Well, I'm excited to watch a Fantastic Four. I am. But there was a recent commercial that just came on, and it really depicted the Fantastic Four kind of like in an amateur type kind of format. So there's a 30-second commercial that's going viral on Twitter, and people are mocking this commercial for its very amateur and somewhat subpar CGI graphics. Some people were saying that my son could create these graphics on his like Mac or PC and do a much better job. Some people found it to be too cartoonish, not realistic enough, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe way. Now, I'm excited about the film, so let's just get that out there. The commercial, yeah, could definitely do a little bit of work, 100%. And yeah, come on, like when you're looking at it and you're looking at the visuals, I don't know if it's like Ghostbusters meets Marvel, like I don't know, it's definitely interesting. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna offer the benefit of the doubt here. All right. So the promotional material, yes, includes somewhat of like lower quality type shots in the film, or sorry, in this commercial, and yeah, you know what? You could probably say that's the reason because it's a commercial, right? Like these kinds of perhaps maybe this level or format of CGI that's used for the commercial is specifically for ads. You know, not necessarily what we're going to expect to see in the film, right? So, look, we've seen the trailer to the film. I think it looks great. But some people are really harping on this commercial and the subpar kind of CGI graphics and thinking it's going to be kind of, somewhat what we're going to be seeing in the film itself. I don't know. I tend to kind of disagree. So again, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm somewhat optimistic that we're going to see a pretty good film with pretty good CGI graphics. And remember, normally sometimes what you see in commercial ads, it's not indicative of what you see in the final movie quality, right? So I'm I'm also going to throw this out there. I'm hoping that the character Galactus is going to look a lot better in the film as opposed to what we see in this commercial. Right? So, okay. So let's talk about Galactus. And Galactus definitely looks highly detailed. The design might not look the same. Okay? So, guys, please, when you're watching this commercial, understand that what you're seeing, again, may not be indicative of what you're going to see in the film. So if you see a lower version of Galactus in this commercial, that's probably accurate. I'm assuming, I'm pretty confident that we're going to see a much highly detailed and defined version of Galactus in the actual film. Okay? We're just going to have to wait and see, but I'm pretty optimistic about that. So let's not worry about that. I'm not going to say I'm completely biased here, but there is a little bit of biasness, and I think there's also a little bit of optimism, and there's also a little bit of, sometimes commercials are not always going to be at the same level of the format that we're accustomed to when we're watching a film, and that is what it is. And I mean, there's plenty of examples of that. So let's just put that to the side here for a second. Okay. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are saying this film is going to choke. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are quite pessimistic about the film. And not too happy. There's a lot of cultural things that they weren't happy with, the graphics they weren't happy with, the storyline, the way the characters look compared to the last film. You know, I just kind of want to put all that aside. I want to watch a good film. And I'm pretty sure the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to deliver on this film. So I'm keeping my hopes up high. And again, like I said, we're going to have to wait and see what that kind of looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this film a chance. And I think we should all give this film a chance. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see. You could be cautiously optimistic. Go ahead. It's like Superman, right? And there's a lot of people harping on Superman and harping about the same kind of complaints they have about the Superman film is the same kind of complaints they're having on this particular film. Again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And there's a lot of people who are wrong, and some of those films became arguably a masterpiece in their own right. So again, Superman, we don't know yet. I've got tickets to Superman. That's coming out here on the 11th of July. So I can't wait to do a review on that. But I'm definitely keeping an open mind on Fantastic Four. Like I said, I'm coming into this film with positive vibes, guys. Positive vibes. So a lot of people are also complaining about Pedro Pascal's character as, Mr. Fantastic. Again, guys, there's no point freaking out. Let's just wait and see what happens. Let's just wait to watch the film. Pedro Pascal's an amazing actor. He's done so many different roles. He can play any kind of character. I think he's gonna shine in this role as well too. And so you're either gonna walk into this theater excited and leave the theater the same way that you came in, excited, happy, and saying, you know what, this movie actually worked, or you're gonna say it was one big piece of beep. So anyways, cautiously optimistic. I think it's going to be all right. If you guys have any comments, please share them below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. So until we meet again, thank you for joining us. We'll catch you guys on the next one.